Square root of negative 9 minus square root of negative 8 is what? So first we define that I equal to root negative 1. Now we can say square root of negative 9 equals to square root of negative 1 times square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of negative 1 is I, so 3I. And square root of negative 8 equal to square root of negative 1 times square root of I. 8 is I square root of 8. Now, here, if we consider, and also I square root of 8 equal to 2I root 2, okay? We have also this. So let's see how can we solve. How can we simplify? It will be 3I and then minus 2I root 2. Here, because it is something minus something, we want to see can we use anything related to a minus b squared. So if you have a minus b squared, the formula, you write it twice, a minus b times a minus b. It will be a squared plus b squared minus ab minus 2ab. If you want to write it like this, we can do something here. We can factor from root I will be times square root of 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay? Now by this part, we can conclude root 2 minus 1 squared equal to root 2 squared plus 1 squared minus 2 times root 2 times 1. So it will be root 2 squared, 2 plus 1, 3, minus 2 root 2. And it is exactly this. So let's write root I times square root of 2 minus 1 whole squared. Okay? And what can we do in next step? It will be square root of I times square root of 2 minus 1. So the only thing that is left is how can we find square root of I? If you want to find, let's calculate it here. Square root of I, suppose it is a plus bi. So if you raise it to the power of 2, I equal to a squared plus minus b squared, because this part plus this part squared, I squared is negative 1. We know because I is root negative 1. So it will be a squared minus b squared plus 2abi. Now, because here I have square root of I, and here we have this. When we raise to the power of 2, we have this. So real part is 0. So we conclude a squared minus b squared equal to 0. And 2ab is 1 coefficient of I. From here, we conclude a squared equal to b squared, a is plus minus b. Okay, so because a is plus minus b, conclude here, if a equal to b, 2a squared equal to 1. If a equal to negative b, negative 2a squared equal to 1. It's not possible because left side is negative, right side is 1. Left side is negative or 0, right side is 1. But here, a squared is 1 over 2, and then a is plus minus 1 over root 2. So here we conclude what? We conclude root I is 1 over root 2 plus I over root 2, or negative 1 over root 2, negative I over root 2. We found two answers for this, and here we can write both of them. It will be root 2 minus 1 that we have here times 1 over root 2 plus I. You can factor from this 1 over root 2 times 1 plus I. Here, negative 1 over root 2 times 1 plus I. Okay, so 1 over root 2 times, let's check, 1 plus I. Which, or root 2 minus 1. 1 over root 2 negative 1 plus I. Okay, so we found these two answers. If you had question, send message to my WhatsApp number, and please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and like the video. Thanks. Bye.